Some of the hardest moments in life are strangely invisible. No dramatic event happens, no obvious disaster appears. Instead, a person simply waits, waiting for a message, an opportunity. Results change clarity life to finally move forward, and over time, uncertainty begins affecting the mind in ways many people do not fully notice. Human beings naturally struggle with uncertainty. The brain constantly tries to predict what happens next because certainty creates emotional safety. When people know what is coming, the mind can relax. But waiting places the brain in an unfinished state. The future remains unknown, and because the outcome is unclear, the mind continues searching endlessly for answers. This is why waiting can feel mentally exhausting even without physical effort. A person may appear calm externally, while internally replaying possibilities repeatedly. Will things work out? Will life improve? What if nothing changes? What if the opportunity never comes? The mind keeps moving even while life appears temporarily still. Interestingly, waiting changes the way people experience time itself. When the future feels uncertain, days can begin feeling emotionally slower, minutes stretch longer, thoughts become heavier, patience weakens, because uncertainty keeps part of the mind trapped in anticipation. Modern life intensified this psychological tension dramatically. Human beings became accustomed to immediate results. Instant messages, instant entertainment, instant information. People can receive answers within seconds for almost everything. As a result, patience became psychologically weaker, but life itself still moves slowly. Real change often takes months, years, repeated effort, uncertainty, and many people secretly struggle adapting to this difference between digital speed and real human progress. This is especially true when people wait for emotional transformation. Someone waits to feel successful, feel loved, feel stable, feel fulfilled, finally feel enough. But because emotional progress rarely follows predictable timelines, many individuals begin feeling trapped between where they are and where they hope to be. Waiting also creates invisible emotional pressure. A person applying for jobs may carry uncertainty every morning. Someone struggling financially may wait constantly for relief. A lonely person may wait for connection. And because these experiences happen internally, many people carry psychological tension nobody else fully sees. Perhaps this is why uncertainty feels heavier than people expect. The mind naturally wants closure, an ending, a direction, an answer, but waiting forces human beings to exist temporarily without certainty. And psychologically, that can become deeply uncomfortable. The brain also has a tendency to imagine extremes during uncertainty. When people do not know the future, the mind often fills empty space with fear. Small worries grow larger. Negative possibilities feel more believable, because uncertainty allows imagination to move freely without limits. Social comparison can intensify this even further. While one person waits for progress quietly, they may see others appearing successful, confident, or ahead in life. And slowly, waiting begins feeling not only uncertain, but isolating. Yet some of the most important transformations in human life happen during periods that appear externally quiet. Growth often develops invisibly before results become visible. Skills improve slowly. Healing happens gradually. Lives change beneath the surface long before the outside world notices. Perhaps this is what makes waiting emotionally confusing. Externally, nothing seems to happen, but internally, the mind is carrying hope, fear, uncertainty, pressure, expectation, all at the same time. This does not mean waiting becomes easy. Human beings naturally want movement, progress, and reassurance. But perhaps emotional maturity partly involves learning how to exist peacefully even while life remains uncertain. Because eventually, nearly every person experiences periods where they cannot fully control timing outcomes, opportunities, other people, the future itself. And during those moments, the real challenge becomes psychological. Perhaps the hardest part of waiting is not the passage of time. It is continuing to carry uncertainty without allowing it to destroy hope completely. And maybe that is the quiet truth life slowly teaches many people. Some chapters of human existence are not about immediate answers. They are about learning how to survive emotionally, while the answers still have not arrived. So let me ask you, do you think uncertainty is harder for the human mind than people realize? Let me know what you think below.